It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. After a long offseason, the time has finally arrived. Welcome to the kickoff game. And off we go for 2024 on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. They go play action with Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action here. Mahomes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. First catch for him. Season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Pacheco. A dive, and he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 5. He'll go again here with Henry.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
3rd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. When you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
Bateman is the motion man. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Going to go right back to Henry.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, what can you say about Isaiah Pacheco? Of course, a lot of his angry runs and aggressive style gets a lot of the notoriety, but his ability to also contribute in the passing game with 44 catches last year, this guy impacts that offense in a lot of different ways.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelce. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Nice job there by Kelce moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
They send him right out of the slot. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Thornton. Touchdown, Chiefs.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Second down and 8. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Makes the score, Ravens 17, Chiefs 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. First down throw, Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
So we have hit halftime here in KC with the NFL kickoff game for 2024. As we go to Orlando and say hello for the first time to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On second down, Mahomes. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He will have the conversion and more. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Mahomes now to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
the play fake. Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time. In motion comes Andrews. A give right up the middle to Henry. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Jackson going to keep it himself. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force fourth down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Slot receiver headed right. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
17.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Mahomes on first down. Back to the former Cardinal and Raven, it's Marquise Brown. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. To throw is Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Henry, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They come up for 2nd and 2. first down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And that one all the way over the back line of the end zone. Can't do that anymore. Per the new rule, cost you 5 more yards. And the ball comes out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Throwing is Mahomes. This is caught down that right sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
They'll run here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Henry. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.